If you've been trying to figure out what's going on in the Wichita housing market right now, you're not alone. Because depending on what price range you're looking at, it can honestly feel like two totally different markets. And the truth is, that is exactly what's going on. I am Richelle, President and CEO of ReeceNichols, South Central Kansas. In this video, I want to give you a real, honest look at what's actually happening in the Wichita market right now. Not just the numbers, but what our agents are actually seeing and hearing out there every single day. Let's get into it. So let's start with what the agents are actually seeing on the ground today, because I think that tells the story better than any number can. Our agents are out there every week previewing homes and working with buyers and sellers all across the region. And lately, they keep coming back and saying the same things. If you're trying to buy a home under about $300,000 right now, you're in a very competitive spot. We are taking multiple offers, fast decisions, and homes going under contract within days, sometimes within hours of hitting the market. One of our agents recently came back, took a buyer out to a home that was under $250,000. When they pulled up to the house, two other groups of buyers showed up at the same exact time for their showings. The next day, there were 6 offers on that home, and the seller asked everyone to come back with their best offer right away. That is not a rare thing right now. This is just a regular week. A big part of what's pushing buyers to move so fast right now are the first-time homebuyer grant programs that came out this spring. Some of those programs are even giving buyers up to $15,000 to help with their down payment and closing costs. And because that money is limited and goes to whoever gets there first, buyers really need to try to move quickly before it runs out. So if you're a buyer in that price range, you need to be ready to go. Get pre-approved before you start looking at homes. When a good one hits the market, you may not have days to think about it. You might only have hours. Having a great agent in your corner who can move fast makes a big difference. But here's when the story gets interesting, because the same sense of urgency is different once you start looking at higher priced homes. Once you get above that, say, $400,000 mark, the market tends to feel a lot more normal. Buyers have more time to look around, compare homes, ask questions, and talk through their options. Don't get me wrong, these homes are still selling, but it just is more normal and at a more relaxed pace. Now let's look at what the data is telling us, because it actually matches up really well with what our agents are seeing out there. In April, just under 950 homes sold across South Central Kansas. Home prices are holding steady, and the median price came in just around $236,500, which is up just a little bit from a year ago. So even with the things feeling a little uncertain out there, home values are not going down. The market is in a good, stable place. Homes are sitting on the market just a little bit longer than they were a year ago. That is not a bad sign. It just means buyers have a few more homes to choose from right now and are taking a little more time before they decide. There are also more homes for sale right now than there were at the same time last year. That is actually a good thing for the market. It gives buyers more choices, and it means sellers need to think carefully about how they price and show their homes. But here is what really stands out when you look at the numbers. Homes that are priced right are still selling, and they're often selling at or really close to the full asking price. The market has not stopped, it has just gotten more specific about what it rewards. So what does all of that mean if you're thinking about buying or selling a home in Wichita right now? If you are a buyer under $300,000, be ready. Get pre-approved before you start looking. When a good home hits the market, you may not have days to think about it. You might only have hours. Having a great agent who can move quickly makes a real difference in that price range. If you're buying a home in a higher price range, you may have a little bit more time. Use it, look around, compare your options, and make sure the home and the numbers feel right for you. And if you're thinking about selling, the most important thing I can tell you right now is do not price your home based on what the market looked like in 2021 or 2022. That was a very different time. Today, the homes that sell well are the ones that are priced fairly and look great and are put out in front of the right buyers from day one. The good news is that the Wichita market is still in a really healthy place. We are not just seeing the kind of ups and downs that a lot of other cities are dealing with right now. We're just seeing a market that is more normal than what we all got used to during those pandemic years. If you have questions about the market, whether you're thinking about buying or selling or just want to know what's going on in your neighborhood, our team at ReeceNichols South Central Kansas is here to help. All of our contact information is down in the description below. Reach out anytime, no pressure, just a real conversation. And if you want to stay up to date on everything that's happening in Wichita, new homes, new communities, and what the market is doing, make sure you all like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on what we have coming next. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you on the next one.